Hello everyone, welcome to LifeMantra, where you get bigger ideas for better life. Today we're going to talk about who is smarter, boys or girls. From the very beginning of the history, there has been a lot of stereotype that men are smarter than women. But in the battle of the sexes, who actually has the superior intellect? Are boys smarter than girls? Or is it the other way around? Earlier studies have shown that males' brain are 8 to 13% larger in volume than females' brain. However, this has been attributed to our body size. Women's brain has more gyrification or brain foldings, and as a result, they have greater cortical surface area. Besides, bigger isn't always better. Whales, elephants, and other huge animals all have larger brain than ours, but humans are smarter than them with just this small brain. There are other structural differences, like men have more connections within hemispheres and women have more connections between hemispheres. But overall, MRI imaging shows significant overlap in the structure of the brain between the two sexes. However, after studying 1400 brains, it has been seen that male and female brains show their typical structures differently. The study also evaluated the gender stereotypical behavior, like how often video games are considered male behavior while scrapbooking is considered a female behavior. And the result found that only 0.1% test subjects displayed only male or only female behavior. That is, most of them like both video games and scrapbooking. Many IQ studies show that there is negligible or no differences between the sexes in terms of general intelligence. They do show that women have better verbal abilities while men have better visual abilities. Interestingly, study shows more male variance in tests, with their results being the worst and the best. A study also showed that men have 3.3 to 5.5 points higher IQ than women, but this study was later found to be fraud. Other tests also showed that the superiority of the intelligence between the sexes is because of cultural and environmental differences, and not necessarily the biological differences. But researchers also showed that stereotypes that men are better than women affects women's performance. When told that there is difference between the intellect of the male and the female, women performed worst, but when told that there is no difference between the two, women performed the same. This phenomenon is known as stereotype threat. Even Google search status showed that parents are 2.5 times more likely to search, "Is my son gifted?" than "Is my daughter gifted?" Though women try to achieve their goals, studies have shown that they face more barriers than men. For example, a science faculty were accepting applicants for lab manager. The faculty perceived the male applicant to be significantly more competent, hireable, and deserving, even though the application with the female name were identical. Males were also offered higher salaries. Though these studies show us the dark reality of our society, but with the passing decades, the differences between the two sexes are narrowing down. In spite of all the barriers, women continue to contribute in our scientific knowledge. Rosalind Franklin allowed us to know our own DNA. Katherine Johnson helped Apollo 11 land on the moon. And there are many other examples where women were ahead of men. If you like this video, then subscribe for more weekly videos, and if you want to get yourself featured in my videos, then ask me questions in the comments below.